Hello, and welcome to our in-depth analysis of Microsoft's YouthSpark Initiative. This project is presented to you by Olya Dalias, Tara Gordon, Jen Smith, and Stephen Pomeroy. In 2013, as a response to the worldwide economic crisis and a widening opportunity gap among the world's youth, Microsoft launched the YouthSpark Initiative. Its goal? To create employment opportunities for 300 million youth around the globe by the year 2015. To achieve this, Microsoft is connecting children and young adults with educational opportunities, employment, and entrepreneurial prospects in communities worldwide. YouthSpark's target audience is the 75 million unemployed youth around the world. Children aged 6 to young adults in their mid-20s are eligible to participate in the program, and special focus is given to African youth who, unlike their parents, are literate but largely unemployed. The YouthSpark initiative is tailored to the needs of each community. For instance, in North America and Western Europe, it is focused on the unemployed and uneducated youth who present a financial strain on society, while in Latin America, it focuses on educating youth to fill the growing number of unfilled jobs. The stakeholders for the YouthSpark initiative are vast. They include educators and communities worldwide, the global economy, NGOs and nonprofits worldwide, the IT industry, and the innovation sector. The role of these stakeholders is simple. That in return for creating job opportunities for the participants of the program, they get free access to programs, tools, and Microsoft support. Key issues and influencers for the YouthSpark initiative include the fact that new and emerging technologies are defining the labor market. In Europe alone, 500,000 IT job vacancies are forecasted for 2015. Competitive skills in the area of technology, science, and innovation will create greater access to the global youth job market. Strategic considerations for the YouthSpark initiative includes considerations to build and sustain a competitive advantage through YouthSpark's engagement with NGOs and advocacy groups. This creates credibility and content with consumers, communities, and others, thus creating a critical mass addressing and advancing the issue. Considerations also include collaboration with competitors to scale and innovate, which offers valuable lessons from uniquely constructed programs. The mission of the YouthSpark Initiative is to empower future achievers to imagine, explore, and realize their potential by connecting them with greater opportunities for education, employment, and entrepreneurship, and thus bridging the opportunity divide. The key messages of empowerment, equality, and a better future through technology and education permeate all project communications. The mission and key messages of the program aim to fill the communications objectives of creating public awareness, informing the public, and attracting participants and partners to the YouthSpark program. The messages also tie back into the key values of the Microsoft brand, including personal excellence, continual self-improvement, and mutual respect between people. The core values of the Microsoft brand are also apparent in their current CSR activity trends. The company is currently focusing on corporate philanthropy by supporting programs that provide youth with enhanced technology, business training, education, focus on securing employment, and business or social venture startups. Another focus is on social responsible business practices, such as developing digital literacy curricula in 30 languages, providing digital world access with the Shape the Future program, and connecting youth to businesses offering internships, apprenticeships, and entry-level full-time positions. Other Microsoft CSR initiatives include the Innovation for Good program, which encourages scientific innovation and research worldwide. The program has thus far produced numerous innovative pieces of technology, such as a revolutionary medical imaging software for identifying the anatomy of brain tumors in order to facilitate faster treatment. Another current initiative is the Technology for Good program, which donates hardware, software, and technical support to nonprofits worldwide. In the past year, the Technology for Good program has donated $795 million worth of software and hardware to 70,286 organizations in 117 countries. Finally, the Microsoft Employee Giving and Donation Matching Program, through which Microsoft matches donations to nonprofits made by its employees, has raised over $1 billion in total contributions to 31,000 nonprofits since its beginning in 1983. The issue that YouthSpark faces is the future profit crisis. Specifically, the world's youth present a gap in IT, digital literacy, coding, and programming skill sets that will lead to a shortage of workers with those skills in the near future. Microsoft is addressing the issue via its social mission to narrow the gap between current and future workforce needs. In the future, Microsoft will expand alliances and coalitions through cross-sector partnerships, such as with Walmart, that bring evidence-based programs to scale. Additionally, they are expanding social events with partner nonprofits to create awareness of current and future job and skill needs. Defining success for Microsoft incorporates maintaining Microsoft's reputation as the worldwide leader in software, services, and solutions that help people and businesses realize their full potential, continued growth in the company's net revenue, and the attraction and retention of a qualified youth workforce as an outcome of the YouthSpark Initiative. What follows are recommendations which we have made based on the previous in-depth analysis of the YouthSpark program. It is important to note that this should not be viewed as an all-encompassing plan for improvement, but merely some ideas that arose during our research. Our first recommendation is the implementation of a corporate social marketing initiative that includes reaching youth via primary and secondary schools with live assemblies and events such as testimonial speakers and IT fairs. Additionally, we suggest the implementation of a social media platform and application that reaches secondary school age teens through alerts notifying them of skill set programs or entry-level IT jobs in their area. Another focus of our recommendations will be on contingency planning, as our research uncovered little information about this part of the YouthSpark program. We suggest first identifying internal risks, such as scandals stemming from corruption or unethical conduct, and external risks, such as socioeconomic turbulence in target communities, and public skepticism about Microsoft's commitment to their CSR efforts. Microsoft should always plan for their potential risk by taking preventative measures. Some helpful measures to guard against the risks identified are working to build a genuine do the right thing culture among employees, investing in ethical training for all associates and volunteers, and publicly posting project annual results in an effort to be as transparent as possible. When something does happen, it is important to respond promptly and appropriately based on the situation. If the event is merely an issue, such as a negative story or other minor event, it can be dealt with simply and directly through methods such as a company statement, press release, or by not responding at all. However, major issues such as internal corruption requires a measured, strategic response. In the event a crisis occurs, management must react quickly by scanning the situation, evaluating and addressing the issue promptly and with full disclosure. A cross-functional team should be formed to deal with the issue and should include corporate executives from diverse departments and other stakeholders for the program. If possible, the Microsoft Corporate Citizenship website should be leveraged as a primary public information source, and social media should be used for continuous communication with the public and as follow-up as necessary. Finally, in the area of evaluation, we recommend an in-depth media audit of visibility or tone coverage and the review of clippings, coverage, and social media to detect patterns or trends. We also suggest the use of tools such as advanced ORM dashboards, which can be used to gauge the level of campaign success and measure changes in public sentiment. We thank you for taking the time to review this analysis. More information about Microsoft's CSR efforts can be found at www.microsoft.com. What follows this is a full listing of references used in the production of this analysis. Again, thank you for your time.